back to my channel. And in case you're just joining me, my name is Tolani Enwereji. I have been cold and sick. I've been warned several times about the weather in Lithuania. It is October and it has gotten to 2 degrees. 2 degrees in October. Guys, what is going on here? Let's get to the reason why you clicked on this video. Cultural shocks in Lithuania that are not such a shocking thing for me because I'm from Africa, West Africa to be precise. That's hot. Okay, so the first thing on my list is being superstitious. It's one of the reasons why I choose to live in Lithuania because they still stick to their tradition and culture, and at the same time still have some manners. So yes, some of Lithuanians are a bit superstitious, and this is something that is very similar to Nigerians, West Africa in general, because we are also very superstitious. Like when you wear the back of your clothes, like when you wear the back of the cloth without knowing, then that means someone is coming to visit you. Okay, they have an amazing beach, like in Baltic country where it's mostly cold. I was not expecting there is gonna be like beautiful beaches, not even sand dunes. There are sand dunes in Lithuania. This is crazy. Okay, maybe this is not like a cultural shock, but this is like something that is shocking. When you think about Lithuania, you wouldn't think about having a dune or like a nice beach like in Palanga, right? Labas rytas. Kai plakaisi. Okay, that's all I actually know about Lithuanian language, but I'm trying and I'm learning, and I just wanted to show you guys my gorgeous outfit because it's getting moody, as you can see behind me, and we're not gonna let that stop us from shining. So more colors. Nature, oh my god, I can't get over this. The way the Lithuanians love nature, it is out of this world. But this is actually a good thing because like maybe it might be one of those countries that is preserving its nature and might survive on health. They really like natural food. Honestly, I've met a lot of Lithuanians that are very proud when they say, oh, will you come for dinner? And they are going to extend it by saying it is like natural mushrooms. We grow it from the village. I brought it from my summer house. And the fact that they also have summer house everywhere, bro. And that is like such a good thing. They're like, oh, I brought the homegrown apples. That's like such a nice thing. Another thing is summer house. Wow. I would think when they say Lithuania, like Lithuanians are not like super wealthy people, they're not extremely rich and all of that, so I wouldn't be expecting like almost everybody having a summer house. And that's the thing, that is shocking, you know, like almost everybody I have met that is Lithuanian has a summer house. Where are they getting the money from? But that's something that I can't relate to. Is it like a family generational built summer house or something like this? Why do they have a summer house? I mean, I don't know. This is something shocking for me, you know, as an African, particularly because we don't have a winter house or summer house. It's just house. Or you have other houses or vacation house. But particularly in Lithuania, they have a lot of summer houses. So in Germany, yes, punctuality is very important, and sometimes when people invite you or so like that, you can still like maybe extend for like 20 minutes or so. In Lithuania, when someone is hosting you and they tell you to come at 4 p.m, be there exactly at 4 p.m, because then that person is prepared for that time. So when at exactly 4 p.m, everything is ready for you and they are just expecting you to come. So I've been on a couple of dates here and I've realized that in all of these dates, I've been the one that has been late. I mean, this is not a Nigerian thing, okay? But I've been the one that has been late they have been really punctual. And then I just had some of my friends like, why are they always punctual? And they tell me it is very important here. Punctuality is kind of a sign of respect, and that is something you should have in mind, okay? Unlike the Dutch or German or like other Scandinavian countries, when you are going to visit someone or someone is hosting you, there is an expectation for you to bring at least a gift. It could be a drink, it could be flowers, it could be anything, but it's just manner demands. I mean, in Africa also, if you're going to visit somebody's house, of course you need to bring something. Like it's not mandatory, of course, but like it just shows that you were brought up properly and you actually cared about this person, or you want to show support in any way. It could be anything. It could be the cheapest thing ever, but just like that gesture is very important, and that's something I've learned that Lithuanians also appreciate here. I cannot emphasize on this enough. Like for real, I talked about this when I was living in Turkey. I don't know who is gonna wear their shoes inside somebody's house, even inside your house. That's gross, bro. Like, take your shoes off. So in Lithuania, you don't wear your shoes in somebody's house. I mean, you can do it in your own house. That's up to you. You wanna be gross, that's up to you. But when you come to people's house, you have to take your shoes off. Manner demands, and aside from Lithuania, any place, in any country, I don't know what their culture is, but if you're coming to people's house and it's a sign of respect, you know, you need to take off your shoes. Take it off. Greetings. So, in Lithuania, men shakes to greet. Men shake each other, like they shake each other, and women hug. And if it's a man and a woman, I actually do not have any idea. If you guys have any idea how men and women who are not like in relation or something or friends greet each other, let me know. Do they shake or do they hug? But this is funny because in Turkey, for example, a man hugs and kisses 2 times. A man also, doesn't matter. And also like a woman, they hug and kiss like 2 times or 3 times. I don't know if this is wrong, tell me please. But in Lithuania, a woman hug and a man shakes a man. So like, that is kind of like very Western and very American, I think. Another thing that was unexpected that I have learned here is how much Lithuanians drink. Wow, that's crazy. Also, their liquor is very strong actually. So Lithuanians drink a lot. So many Lithuanians drink a lot and they get drunk a lot. Like this is something I have experienced also. When I just moved here, like 1 month after I moved here, I was like hanging out around with one of my friends, and there was this, I've had a couple of encounter like this, like drunk guys coming to me and trying to hold me or trying to communicate with me, and they're like really drunk. You could see that they're really drunk and crazy. But most of this time it's in the night, you know. There was only one time it happened during the day, and then I asked around and I realized, wow, a lot of Lithuanians drink a lot, but I don't know why. Is it because of the weather? Is it because of the economical situation? Exactly why do they drink a lot? Or is it because the alcohol here are cheap? But then there's been a law that to a certain time you cannot sell alcohol and you cannot buy alcohol here in Lithuania, which is actually really good, and that is kudos to their government. Another thing is when you cheers, you say Etiquette and look right in the eyes of the person. I think this also is something they do in Germany. Like for example, when you say Prost, you look into the person's eyes and you cheers the drink. I don't know if it's the same in Turkey, but I know Turkey it's afiyet olsun. But I don't think you have to look into people's eyes to say that. But that's actually very nice and interesting cultural shocks in Lithuania. Guys, I can now introduce myself in Lithuania. I feel so proud of myself. At this point, I think I will be able to speak basic 3 languages. No, 4 languages. Okay, so let's start. Laba Diana or Labas Ritas, whenever you're watching this video. Manovatas Tolani Enwereji Ash Esu Nigeriate Ish Nigerios. Ash Esu Studentes Ash Kiveno, oh my god. Okay, Ash Esu Model. Okay, so that's gonna be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for all your support on my videos. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers, and oh my god, this is gonna motivate me a lot to keep creating content and keep producing and keep sharing them with you guys. I hope you like this video, and comment below what you'd like me to talk about next, and I will try my best to do so. Adios, and have a blissful winter.